a dream I know. Deep up my feelings for you. Watch.
Hello reality viewers, welcome back again to Reality Latest Gist, the home of news and politics. For this channel, we dey drop news every day and we dey react to every videos wey comes our way. And na reality news now we dey drop for this channel, and we dey also dey talk am as e be. If today na the first time we say you dey come across this channel, you are highly welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you are returning subscribers, I appreciate all of una for una massive support to this channel. I say may God bless all of una in Jesus name, amen. I get video wey I wan present to una this very moment, and I go dey follow una dey watch the video. After we don watch am together, make we drop our opinion constructively for the comment section. Like our videos and also share our videos if possible. Bye for now.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to some of you, my Biafrans, brothers and sisters, all over the world, wherever you might be watching from. I encourage you to share this program. Now, as you can see, the title of this message is a message direct to Mazi Chike Edoziem, the HOD of DOS, to bring to his notice that in Ebonyi State, Biafra, Radio Biafra, ceased to exist, ceased to be working, starting from the 4th of this month of November 2021, just a day to the official sit-at-home that we're supposed to sit from the 5th to the 10th, which is a yesterday. I have a confirmation. I have a report to report this message to Mazi Chike Edoziem. But before I go into this program that we're talking about, I want to first of all to emphasize on the hello? I'm watching Echo Tutoma. Yes. Hello. Good morning. Okay. You mean the video that I said that Buhari don't die? Okay. I will send it to you. But right now, are they live now? I want to treat one or two issues concerning Biafra, and also talk about the court case that we went yesterday. So if you can join on the program, I'm going to drop a number to call if you have any question or any contribution. Yes, I will send it to you. All right, thank you. Okay. So, like I was saying, before I go into the main topic concerning the Radio Biafra in Ebonyi State, because one thing is this: when you have something, you need to protect that thing that you have, and this is part of the work. Some of us might not know that when you have something, you need to protect that thing. If you don't protect that thing, the enemy will use it to do anyhow. You know what I'm saying now? So before I go into that topic, yesterday when our leader went to the court, you can see what happened outside the courtroom. You know what I'm saying now? What happened outside the courtroom between the sponsored Nigerian youth, because you can see the person who is leading them was asking them to begin to ginger them. Then in our own side, there was nothing like gingering. It come from the heart. And this is now getting to a public opinion. You know what I'm saying now? It is now getting to a public opinion with what the so-called Nigerian sponsored you did yesterday will now trigger for public opinion. You understand? To come in place. Now, if you're watching from Biafra land, because I know most of my followers, or most of my followers, 90% of my followers are Nigerians. Now, this is what we are going to do next time than when we have a court case. We need to get a trumpet. You know what I'm saying now? I got a trumpet. We don't need to carry flag, you know what I'm saying, to respect the sovereignty of Nigeria as it is today. But we need to get a trumpet. You know what I'm saying now? We need to get a trumpet. We need to get a band, just like the way in brigade, when we are in brigade or scout. You know what I'm saying now? So that to make our voice louder. At least we can get about 20 trumpets. 20 trumpets. It is going to help a lot. Because a lot of these so-called Nigerians, youth who are there, not that they are there because they want to be there. A lot of them want to succeed from Nigeria, but because they don't have that morale as we do, so they are looking up on us in order to see what is going on. And moreover, what they did, that sponsored one Nigeria, we want to remain one Nigeria, it is an advice from the British. You know what I'm saying now? So this is now leading to a public opinion. It is now leading to public opinion. So this is my advice on that particular issue. Because also, when you follow up with BBC, you can see it get to a point when BBC abandon our people, and he faces camera towards the Nigerians. You know what I'm saying now? And one of our brother, he came in front of the camera of the BBC and he told him that these are sponsored one Nigerian youth. You understand? And the guy said, I don't know, that what is happening now doesn't even need anybody. It doesn't even need anybody to explain. You have to see it for yourself. You understand? This group is for IPOB and the restoration of Biafra. Why this group is for so-called one Nigeria. And also, if you also notice that when he was looking for people to interview, I mean the BBC representative, when he was looking for people to interview, when he went to this particular person, I mean, I'm talking about the Nigerians. He's looking for Nigerian youth or so-called Nigerian youth to interview. He wants to interview this one. All of them are running away. All of them are running away. It's only the organizers. But in our own case, everybody is ready to say his mind. You know, so in the next one, we need to get ourselves a trumpet, at least 10, 15 to 20 trumpets that will be singing that, because that Nandekano is getting them so mad. It's getting them so mad. And our legal team are also doing their work to make sure that what happened before never happens again. You understand? So that the people who believe in us, that want to succeed, can boldly come out. And also the Oduduwas need to also come out. You don't need to come out. You don't need to carry your flag as an Oduduwa. No, you need to come out to support us because you want to succeed. You want to have a referendum in your own, so that you can be able to have your own Oduduwa. You know what I'm saying now? You need to also support and come out. If you want to create a song for Sunday Igboho, you can create a song for Sunday Igboho. You stay on your own part, so that when people like this BBC, they go here, from here, they have to, then they will now see that there is a group who are supporting this restoration of Biafra. So also the mutaning middle belt. Kanaji, kun nan da kuke so ku fita ku bar Nigeria, abin da kuka gan jiya da ya faru jiya, za ku gan cewa wa'ansu da suka ce wai sunnan Nigerian youth, su wa'angan sponsor kenan, ka gane ko? Kuma inda kake ganin yanzu nan, su wannan organizer din nasu nan yana ga musu cewa ku dinga magana, ku dinga wanga Nigeria. In kana zo kaje ka duba wangan BBC da ya yi present wangan, za ka gani yana wanda yake organize one Nigeria yana ga musu ku dinga ce one Nigeria. Amma lokacin da aka tura video gare mutanen Biafra, kowa da zuciyar shi, kowa da kowa yana magana domin wa'angan freedom da muke sowa. Ko waye a chicken Biafra in the Mukesi in 13 state, they are compressed Biafra, the council, so now so some in Naso. Kuma, abunda kazaka notice, I want to interview them, I want to cover it in them, BBC in the Sukakama jet in them. Kagane ko, she wa engam mutan and they call one video in them. She lokacin da yake nimawa wa'en da suka fito wa cewa su wa Nigeria ka gane ko yana nima wa'en da za shi nan zai tambaya zai interview amma dukkan su suna gudu ba wanda ya san abin da yake gurin domin an ba su kuɗi domin su fita gurin nan su kama wa'en wan Nigerian nan ka gane ko bai samu wanda shi nan zai yi kama interview ka gane ko amma a gare mu kowa da kowa is ready ya samu freedom din nashi in a sense ba wanda zaka tamis camera a Biafra and the Nnamdi Kanu supporter the shin bere interview. Everybody have something to say. You know what I'm saying now? Everybody have something to say. So the Oduduwas ko enga middle belt in the keso ku samu freedom din naku za ku shira Ndenza ku enjoy a chicken Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is a honorary savior. I'm talking about the people of Middle Belt. If you are going to join the people of Biafra to be singing Nnamdi Kanu, that's okay for you. But the people of Oduduwa, you need to create your own song. You need to create your own song for Oduduwa or for Sunday Igboho, so that you can also be singing your own, because that is the solidarity. The past sit at home, the past court case they just adjourned the case. You can see Sowore came with an attire of an Igbo man in solidarity of what we are doing. But officially, he came to court in order to update and see why the federal government and the court did not even call him, because he said that it's been a long time that they invite him to court because he has a case to answer. So this is my advice on this one. Our people that you're watching me or you're going to watch me later from Biafra land, this is exactly what I think that is very, very best. So we need to get at least 10, 15 to 20 trumpets in order to make sure that we make our voice heard, because now it is now getting to a public opinion. It is now getting to public opinion. So the world now are watching to see how ready are these people, how ready are they. You understand? This is why I'm saying psychologically we can win this war without even firing a single shot. That is gospel truth. That is the gospel truth. Now, back to the message for today about the Biafra, Radio Biafra in Ebonyi State that is not working. Starting from the 4th of November 2021, that Mazi Chike Doziem announced that the sit-at-home is now suspended. You know what I'm saying now? The sit-at-home is now suspended from that day upward up until yesterday the 9th. I don't know if it's not working now, but as of that 4th till yesterday the 9th, the Radio Biafra ceased to exist. And Mazi Chike Doziem, he said, any information that you are getting from social media, you have to disregard it. You want people not to be listening to social media, miscreant like us, Facebook ranters like us. You say that they should not be listening to us. So how can they be getting information? How would they be able to go and show solidarity to our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? How can they be able to know the directive that you gave, which on the 9th, you made an unofficial broadcast? So how can they be able to follow up and know what to do or prepare themselves or even to go? Because if Radio Biafra is working, I believe a lot of them who are truly following Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will go to even increase the numbers of what is going on in that particular place. So this is what is going to it is happening right now. So if it is not on your notice, I'm talking to you, Mazi Chike Doziem, that let me also, if it's not on your notice, for you to know that Radio Biafra in Ebonyi State, I don't know other part of Biafra land. In the when I open the line, people are going to call and see if also is affected. It was affected in other part of Biafra land, but Ebonyi State is precisely is where the point, the point of contact starting from. Radio Biafra is not working. And also, let me also remind you that on the starting from between the 14th of September till 18th of September, that was when the Radio Biafra was fixed or was start working. Let me repeat it again. From the 14th of September to 18th of September, we are in November now. September, October, November. From the 14th of September till 18th of September, I can't really know exactly the date that the Radio Biafra was fixed, but from the 14th to 18th of September was when Radio Biafra began to work in Ebonyi State. But as I'm speaking to you, as of yesterday, the 10th, Radio Biafra ceased to exist. 9th, no Radio Biafra. On the 8th of November, no Radio Biafra. On the 7th of November, no Radio Biafra. On the 6th of November, no Radio Biafra. On the 5th, no Radio Biafra. On the 4th, no Radio Biafra. On the 4th, Radio Biafra ceased to exist in Ebonyi State. Now, if you check your record, you will know when the people who fixed the Radio Biafra give you a report that Radio Biafra has started working. Let me repeat it again. If you check your record, the people who told you that Radio Biafra has started working in Ebonyi State from the 14th of September till 18th, within this gap of date that I just mentioned right now, you know what I'm saying now? Within this gap that I just mentioned right now, if you check your date, you will know exactly the date that they told you that Radio Biafra is working. You know what I'm saying now? Now, you also have to confirm if, yes, truly, on the 4th, that you made a live broadcast, that there will no be sit at home anymore in entire Biafra land, at least officially. Personally, I'm on the opinion that it's a very good move to cancel it, to cancel that sit at home officially, in order to save this great movement of IPOB, of this frustration that is raging from the Nigerian government to target international terrorists by disrupting the election in Anambra State. It's a very good move, but for the fact that for the past 2 weeks that this sit-at-home had been ringing in the minds of our people on a daily basis, there will be a sit-at-home if the Nigerian government did not release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come on the 4th of November 2021. There is going to be a total lockdown, in a sense that there won't be any election in Nigeria. I mean, in Biafra land. And because that the interference of the Ohaneze Ndigbo, the interference of our clergy, which I mean by the by our religious leaders, that pleaded that we should allow election in Anambra State to hold, and you and your leadership decided to do what? To cancel that sit-at-home in order to pave way for the election to hold in Anambra State. That is a clear case that we are not a terrorist. That is a clear case that we are law-abiding citizens. That is a clear case that we are not a violent movement. That is a court case, a clear case that we have never killed anybody. That is a clear case that all the killings that is going on in Biafra land are being sponsored by the politicians. You know what I'm saying now? Now, another thing I want to make mention is this: those people who have been killed during this preparation of preparation of election in Anambra State, which governor of Imo State, the Supreme Court governor, have come out even to say that is a sponsored political motivation in order to eliminate opponent and target on IPOB. So it's a very clear move. But what I am agitating right now is this: why is it that Radio Biafra in Ebonyi State ceased to exist from the 4th of November 2021? 4th of November 2021, the day that you made this announcement. You know what I'm saying now? Why is it that it's not working? It may be that you don't know. It may be that you don't know, but that is why I'm using this public opinion in order to bring it to your notice that Radio Biafra in the Ebonyi State is not working. I don't know about other part of the Biafran land. So very soon I'm going to pin the number in order to call. But before I open the line for people to call, which I'm going to pin the number right now, but I will switch off the I'm going to switch off the data so that people don't call now, because there is an evidence to back it up that Radio Biafra in Ebonyi State is not working. Somebody who is from Ebonyi State who reported to say that he got information from somebody that Mazi Chike Doziem was live on the night of November 2021, and that is where he began to get worried. So just let me put this number, then I will play the voice note. Let me put the number. I will play the voice note. WhatsApp only. Good. The number is on the screen. The number to call is on the screen. But I'm going to switch off only WhatsApp. We don't call direct call. So, like I said, let me play the backup evidence. Somebody from Biafra land who bring this report. And when people are reporting that they are not getting information, these are the people who really want Biafra to be restored. You know what I'm saying now? Because anybody who doesn't care about restoration of Biafra will not even care if God will not allow them. They are beginning to attack it. God will not allow them. So now let me play this voice now so that you can be able to understand what I'm talking about. I made this call yesterday and I recorded it, which I took the permission from the person that I'm going to record what our conversation is. I don't record people. Before I record you, I must take a permission from you. So listen to the introduction, then you will listen to the call that we made. Listen. My name is Mazu Adinkeman Kendelem Chineke, a bona fide active member of IPOB and also an active financial member as well. Now, this investigation is a continuation of investigation on what is happening in Biafra and precisely in Ebonyi State, which I received information yesterday, the 9th of this month of November 2021, that starting from the day sit at home was suspended, being the 4th of this month of November, that Radio Biafra ceased to be existing. So now I want to make a call in order to call and have a voice confirmation or evidence, if I may use that word. Thank you. Stay tuned. Chineke.
Shalom, brother.
Shalom. I want you to raise your voice. Don't mention your name. I received a message from you yesterday, the 9th of November 2021, and you said, please, I forget to... Oh, who is disturbing me? No, don't call. No, don't call. Do not call. When I open the line, you are interrupting me. Do not call. The same phone that I'm going to use to answer call is the same phone, so don't interrupt me. If you interrupt me again, I'm going to block you. I will know that you are trying to disrupt what we are doing. Do not call, please. Do not call. Let me go back. Let me start it again. Tell you that they succeeded on removing of our Radio Biafra starting from the day they suspended sit at home in Biafra land. Can you give us more details? And raise your voice, please.
That is exactly what is happening. You know, we have been having a lot of challenges based on radio issues. And that's the only platform that's the only place station that will normally do the information of what is happening in the state. Even from the day, a suspended citizen order from HOD, radio itself, and they really access that we're getting the information of what is happening. Except those who are on the internet.
You hear what he said? There is no other places that we get information unless people on the internet. And Chike Dozem have come out to tell the people in Biafra land that they should not listen to miscreants. They should not listen to bloggers. They should not listen to Facebook ranters like us. This is one of the points. Let me continue. I'm going to replay it again without interruption.
Information, but they tell you that whatever the information they got through radio is the real information. So we don't.
You hear? Whatever information that we got from Radio Biafra is the real information.
You actually know what is going on here in Ebonyi State. So I got information yesterday that HOD, or BOS are online discussing what is going to happen today. But here in Ebonyi State, we don't even got any information because I called somebody from Abia State.
You hear what he said? He got information from somebody from Abia State that HOD is online on the 9th of November concerning what is going to happen yesterday being the 10th of November about our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But they don't have the information in order to do what? To be able to speak or to be able to prepare themselves.
This is the information. So I want to know this why. Sometimes they will move Ebonyi State radio from where we are getting the actual information of what is going on in the Biafra land. So that is my best challenges. Because a lot of people are complaining that they are getting of information. Whether we are going front or we are going back. And that is the problem, the major problem that we are having here in Ebonyi State.
That a lot of people are complaining that there's no way to get information. And they are asking, are we going forward or are we going backward? I'm going to play without interruption.
Okay, I want to get you quick. You say you got information yesterday that HOD will be live. Yesterday being the 9th of November, but you cannot be able to listen. And they said, the leadership of IPOB said that any information that you got on social media is a fake. The only place you can get information is on Radio Biafra, and now Radio Biafra in Ebonyi State is not working. Is there any other thing you want to say?
Yes, that's what I said. I called somebody yesterday Advocate. He said it's online. So here in Ebonyi State, are not getting it. That's why that's the only problem that we're facing. Sometimes they will go and remove our state care. I mean, state care. People are getting information of how things are going. That is our challenges here in the state.
You hear what he said? Sometimes they will go and remove the radio, maybe frequency or whatever. They will go and remove it in order to do what? In order to deprive our people not to get information. You know what I'm saying now? Let me also take you a little bit back. Our leader suspended Igwe Ogbonnaya in Ebonyi State. Not suspended, he sacked him in Ebonyi State during the time of NSAS protest. Deprived our Biafran brothers, our brothers and sisters back home, not to participate on a peaceful demonstration. On a peaceful demonstration against the injustice, against the police brutality, etc., etc. And somebody called on the Radio Biafra during the live presentation by our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And he said, nothing is happening in Ebonyi State. Nothing is that. And Nnamdi Kanu said, oh, Chineke mere mebele. Chineke mere mebele. I hereby sack the coordinator of Ebonyi State. I hereby sack the executive of Ebonyi State with immediate effect. And later after, Mazi Wisdom Ezike Nwambam was replaced as the state coordinator with his own executive. You know what I'm saying now? With his own executive. But Igwe Ogbonnaya is still in charge in Ebonyi State, taking the affairs, seeing for the affairs of our people, and the person who is the current state coordinator, which is Mazi Wisdom Ezekiel Nwambam, he is right now in DSS dungeon. I'm going to continue with it. He is right now in DSS dungeon. Now, as a state coordinator, whom our leader put there to take the affairs of Ebonyi State after Igwe Ogbonna was suspended, there should be assistant coordinator. You know what I'm saying now? Because both of them cannot be arrested at the same time. Okay, let's assume that both of them are arrested at the same time. Then that should be the executive, because HOD and DOS are the executive of IPOB, seeing for the affairs of IPOB worldwide. You know what I'm saying now? Seeing for the IPOB. So let's assume that DJ Rezo is still on our side, and both our leader and the DJ Rezo was kidnapped. Let's assume that DJ Rezo is on our side, and he and our leader was kidnapped. The next person that the mountain of leadership falls on is HOD and DOS, which is the executive. You know what I'm saying now? So even if Wisdom Ezekiel Nwambam, who is the current state coordinator in Ebonyi State, is been arrested by the DSS, then what happened to the assistant? Okay, let's assume that both assistant and the state coordinator are arrested. Okay, what happened to the executive? You know what I'm saying now? So this is exactly what is happening. You understand? This is exactly what is happening. And Igwe Ogbonna, he's still seeing the affairs of Ebonyi State as I'm speaking to you right now. You know what I'm saying now? He's still speaking, and I can tell you authoritatively that he is the one responsible. Because if you listen, I think I'm going to play that voice again with our leader. Our leader suspended him. Our leader accused him with the fact that he has been collecting money from the politicians. You know what I'm saying now? I will play that video. I'm going to play that voice. I'm going to play that voice now for you to listen. After I play this, analyze it, replay it again without interruption, then I'm going to go back to play that voice of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, during the NSAS protest that he sacked Igwe Ogbonna as the state coordinator. And the HOD, you can also go and check your record. You know what I'm saying now? You can also go and check your record when was the former state coordinator was sacked. You know what I'm saying now? You can go and check your record when was the former state coordinator, Igwe Ogbonna, and his executive was sacked. And please share this program. Let it go viral. Let it go viral. Like I said, when you have something, you need to protect that thing that you have. Let's continue. Do not call. Do not call me. Do not call me. When I open the line, then you can call. I didn't make a mistake. I'm going to block you. I'm going to go block you. Do not interrupt me. Do not interrupt. If you are just joining this program, maybe you watch my previous program and you want to call to contribute, just take a moment and... Okay, I'm going to block this person now. Let me block you. Let me block you. She don't want to listen. I'm going to open you again to call you. I'm going to personally call you, unblock you and call you. Do not call me. I'm going to open to recall you again, but right now, do not call me. Do not call me. Let me finish my analysis so that I can be able to open the line. Do not call. Now you have interrupted what I'm doing there. Let us go.
Yes, that's what I see. I called somebody yesterday. Advocate. He said it's online. Here in Ebonyi, but not this. That's why that's the political problem that we're facing. Sometimes they will go and remove our state care. I mean, security care. People are getting information of what things are going. That's our challenges here in Ebonyi State.
You called somebody yesterday that HOD is will be live.
Online, yeah. Yes.
But to give more details on what is going to happen today concerning our leader Mazen Nnamdi court case, right?
Yes. They're saying yes. That is what happened. That's
all right.
So they're saying
all right. Thank you very much. I will send the message across. It's going to go viral. I'm going to send it across. It's going to go viral so that the leadership, if DOS, if HOD is not aware that Radio Biafra in Ebonyi State is not working, maybe in other states in Biafra land, then with this, he's going to know. Thank you very much.
So let me play it again without interruption, if you permit me. But I believe that you've gotten the point. I believe you've gotten the point. So I believe you've gotten the point. But for the benefit of doubt, let me play it again without interruption so that you can be able to hear it. Like I said, I don't record people. Before I record you, I will take a permission from you. So when you start to listen to this recording, you hear first of all my introduction. That is to say, I took a permission from him to record him before I've been able to do that, because we are working on the same side. But that does not mean that if an enemy called me and I know that you are an enemy, that I'm not going to record you. You understand what I'm saying now? But as long as you are on the same side, before I record you, because there might be some confidential information I want to review, you don't want other people to hear it, then if something that you want people to hear, I'm going to take your permission to record it because you are on the good side. But if an enemy called me, and I notice that an enemy is calling me, I am going to record you. I am saying it here live and direct. I'm going to record you live and direct. So for you to be very, very careful, for people that may call me in the future. Let me play it again without interruption.
My name is Mazu Adinkema Nkendele Mwachineke, a bona fide active member of IPOB, and also an active financial member as well. Now, this investigation is a continuation of investigation on what is happening in Biafra and precisely in Ebonyi State, which I received information yesterday, the 9th of this month of November 2021, that starting from the day sit at home was suspended, starting from the day it was suspended, being the 4th of this month of November, that Radio Biafra ceased to be existing. So now I want to make a call in order to call and have a voice confirmation or evidence, if I may use that word. Thank you. Stay tuned. Chineke. Shalom. I want you to raise your voice. Don't mention your name. I received a message from you yesterday, the 9th of November 2021, and you said, please, I forgot to tell you that they succeeded on removing of our Radio Biafra starting from the day they suspended sit at home in Biafra land. Can you give us more details? And raise your voice, please.
That is exactly what is happening. We have been having a lot of challenges based on radio issues. And that's the only platform that's the only place station that will normally see the information of what is happening in the state. Even from the day, a suspended sit at home order from HOD, radio itself, and there's no any access that we're getting the information of what is happening. Except those who are on the internet now get information, but they tell you that whatever the information they got through radio is the real information. So we don't actually know what is going on here in the Ebonyi State. So I got information yesterday that HOD or DOS are online discussing what is going to happen today. But here in Ebonyi State, we don't even got any information because I called somebody from other state that gives me the information. So I want to know reason why sometimes they will move Ebonyi State radio from not from where we are getting the actual information of what is going on in the Biafra land. So that is my best challenges. Because a lot of people are complaining that they are lacking of information. Whether we are going front or we are going back. And that is the problem, the major problem that we're having here in Ebonyi State.
Okay, I want to get you quick. You say you got information yesterday that HOD will be live. Yesterday being the 9th of November, but you cannot be able to listen. And they said, the leadership of IPOB said that any information that you got on social media is a fake. The only place you can get information is on Radio Biafra, and now Radio Biafra in Ebonyi State is not working. Is there any other thing you want to say?
Yes, that's what I said. I called someone yesterday at the kit. He said it's online. Here in Ebonyi, but not getting it. That's why that's the problem that we're facing. Sometimes they will go and remove our state care. I mean, state care. People are getting information of how things are going. That's our challenges here in the state.
You called somebody yesterday that HOD is will be live.
Online, yeah. Yes.
But to give more details on what is going to happen today concerning our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu court case, right?
Yes. They're saying yes. That is what happened. That's
all right.
So they're saying today.
All right. Thank you very much. I will send the message across. It's going to go viral. I'm going to send it across. It's going to go viral so that the leadership, if DOS, if HOD is not aware that Radio Biafra in Ebonyi State is not working, maybe in other states in Biafra land, then with this, he's going to know. Thank you very much.
So, that is it without interruption. Now, also, let me play you the voice of our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu during the time of NSAS protests when somebody called to say that nothing is happening in Ebonyi State. And so our leader immediately he sacked the state coordinator of Ebonyi State at that time, which is Mazi Igwe Ogbonnaya, and also with his I'm going to open line because I see somebody say that Anambra own is not working too. I'm going to open line for you to call, but before that I'm going to call the person that I first blocked so that that person can hear his view. So I'm going to play that voice of our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu sacking Mazi Igwe Ogbonnaya, the state coordinator of Ebonyi State, during the NSAS protest, and his executive, so that he can be able to understand exactly what is going on. Now listen.
Nobody. The coordinator is finished. Morning to you.
I'm in Ebonyi State now, sir.
What is happening in Ebonyi State?
So nothing is happening in the local government in Ebonyi State now.
Why not?
The police are collecting money from the post.
Nothing is happening in Ebonyi State. The police on the street, checkpoint, collecting money. Then our leader say, Chineke no.
Ebonyi State, I hereby remove the coordinator of Ebonyi State. The coordinator of Ebonyi State is hereby removed. Stood down. He is sacked from IPOB. He is expelled from IPOB. The coordinator is hereby removed. Is hereby sacked. Ebonyi State coordinator is removed. Sacked from IPOB. If you deal with him, you are finished. He is sacked now, right now, this evening. Ebonyi State coordinator is sacked. The executive of Ebonyi State is sacked with immediate effect. Idiots. You take money from politicians, people on the ground. There is a revolution.
You hear that? There is a revolution. When was revolution ever happen in Nigeria? Collectively. It was during the time of NSAS. There is a revolution.
IPOB families in Ebonyi State must come out right now, this very day.
You see? IPOB in Ebonyi State must come out right here this very day. Let me play it again without interruption so that I can open the line. Because I hear somebody say that in Anambra State, and in Anambra State too, that Radio Biafra is not working. In Anambra State, Radio Biafra is not working.
Not at all. No, nobody. The coordinator is finished. Morning to you.
I'm in Ebonyi State now, sir.
What is happening in Ebonyi State?
So, nothing is happening in the government in Ebonyi State now.
Why not?
The police are collecting money from the post.
Chineke, Ebonyi State, Chineke, I hereby remove the coordinator of Ebonyi State. The coordinator of Ebonyi State is hereby removed. Stood down. He is sacked from IPOB. He is expelled from IPOB. The coordinator is hereby removed. Is hereby sacked. Ebonyi State coordinator is removed. Sacked from IPOB. If you deal with him, you are finished. He is sacked now, right now, this evening. Ebonyi State coordinator is sacked. The executive of Ebonyi State is sacked with immediate effect. Idiots. You take money from politicians, people on the ground. There is a revolution. IPOB families in Ebonyi State must come out right now, this very day.
Did you hear that? IPOB in Ebonyi State must come out. There is a revolution. You hear what I earlier say? You take money from politicians. You understand? You take money from politicians. Now, I'm going to open the line. But let me first of all call the person that I blocked. Let me unblock you and call you. Let me unblock you and call you so that you can give your own argument. The person that called me that I blocked, I'm calling you now. Pick your call. Yeah, welcome to the program. And raise your voice, please. Raise your voice. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, raise your voice, please. Okay, let me pick another call. Welcome to the program, Wachineke.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Welcome to the program. Give your contribution or the place you're calling from. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Nigeria.
What part of Nigeria are you calling from?
I'm calling from Lagos.
From Lagos?
Yes, calling from Lagos.
Okay. This program is particularly people within the Biafra land. But if you have any information concerning any part of Biafra land where Radio Biafra is not working, you can let us know.
Okay. First of all, I want to correct your indulgence.
Thank you very much. And please, be fast. Be fast. Just be fast. Speak fast.
I want to beg you to actually secure my personality.
Done.
Because I have very vital information to give to this family.
I'll do that. I've
been trying to reach the HOD. But it seems each time I try, it's not going to get connected. So I want to tell you guys something. Actually, I am a security person. Please, I am a Biafra. Okay?
Yeah.
I am from Enugu State. Yes, Biafra land. And I would want to chat to you privately. I don't know how what I'm about to say could result in danger.
Okay. It's okay. Just hold it there. Just hold it there. After the program, I'm going to call you. Okay.
Okay, please. I beg you, my name.
It's okay.
I want Biafra today to know there are few Biafrans who are in the zoo police and army who are actually in support of this very movement. I want Biafra to know this. And some of us have followed our leader since 2015, especially like me. There's no day I will not be on with my leader whenever he is on live with. Therefore, I have been following all that has been happening. For public consumption, I want all the Biafrans to know this. There is a grand plan going on right now. I want this voice to touch every Biafrans. There is a grand, when I say serious grand plan going on against this struggle. And I also want Biafrans to know this. We should henceforth stop accusing your fellow Biafrans for what has happened. Now, let me take us back to our previous brokers. You remember our leader said that he is going to lead this struggle from the front. That is going to come back to Nigeria. It is you. And he is here with us. Let nobody think that he was coming, when he was saying that he was coming to come to Biafra land and stay in his house. No. Because he knew that if he does that the government could use assassins against him. So all these things you see how he was abducted from Kenya, our leader is aware of all this. Therefore, I don't want anybody to attack Kanu. I don't want anybody to attack my administration on my back. I don't want anybody to attack Mary. I don't want anybody to attack anybody, our women. I don't want anybody to attack the US. This thing I'm telling you is information I got directly. I have a friend in Abuja who is a DSS officer. I'm sorry I'm saying this, but I want to talk to you, privately.
Hold on.
I don't know how
Hold on.
Yeah.
The information you want to share with me privately, do not, because of emotion, speak it out here. What you are going to say here is for public consumption only. The secret you want to tell me, you will tell me privately. Have that in mind. Do not make your analysis and vomit what you want to tell me secretly.
All right, I'll do that. But before I proceed, I want my Biafrans to know this morning that our leader did told us there was a time he said that in Anambra all the people in Anambra, all the men, all the boys, should go to the bush. You remember?
Yes.
He was not saying that for the moment about them. He was saying that for what we are seeing today. Therefore, we are winning this battle, Biafrans. We are winning this battle against them. And this is the final fight they have brought to us. What they want to do right now is to continue to kill our people, secretly and in open, to the extent that we are going to succumb to their tomb. And they want at a time that Biafrans will start denouncing Biafra. That is what they want to do. They want to use intimidation so that whenever anybody asks you, are you for Biafra, you say no. They want to use that to make sure they subdue us. Nothing is going to happen to our leader. Everybody should know this today. Nobody is going to do anything to our leader. The only thing they want to, they are keeping there is to make sure they give him mental torture. So that our leader will not be speaking in his right sense of mind. That is what they want to do. And another thing is to destabilize the Biafrans. Now, yesterday was the case. We all saw what happened in the court. Our lawyers were not allowed in the court. And the judge, who ought to know best, just came in. Even when our lawyers, our leader brother, Emmanuel Kanu, protested and wanted to go and call our lawyer outside. The judge refused it. They locked our lawyers outside for the judge to give that verdict that the matter is adjourned till 2022. This is a good one. They are buying time. These people are buying time. We should, as a matter of urgency, come together. We have a goal. Our eyes should be on the ball. Our goal is to make sure we continue to preach Biafra. Make sure we continue to bring all the evil in true government is perpetrating on our people to the limelight. International body. That is what we should focus on. The more we continue to, they intentionally brought it to us, this destabilization among the IPOB members. So that as we continue to fight for ourselves, we'll continue to keep our eyes off the ball. This is their internal plan. Just as I told you, I have a friend who is also a Biafran with TSS in Africa. This friend of mine provides me with almost all the information I needed. But you know the zoo. They always have a way of tracking people. That's what I'm begging you. Please, no matter what, if you want this person who is speaking to you to be alive and to also continue in my underground work to make sure that we achieve what we're supposed to achieve. Now, I want to use this opportunity to talk to our brothers who are military men, security agents of different aspects. I want to talk to us of Biafran origin. Whether you are from Mexico, whether you are from Ijo, whether you are from Robo, whether you are from Anna, whether you are from Ipijo, any part of Biafra land, I want us to know one thing. If you are from Akwa Ibom and you think that the government of Fulani do not know that you are a Biafran, then you are joking. Because they know us more than we do. If you leave Akwa Ibom, cross River State, up to the north, they regard you as Nyangwe. That name is what they know to be Igbos, to be the Biafran. We are all into this together. And if you continue to join hands in killing your brothers and sisters, don't think that those people who are killing your brothers will leave you alone. They're only using you to kill your people, and at the end, attention. Make your reference from what happened to Casala. Casala during the Biafra war fought against you and the Biafra. He joined hands with the enemy in Nigeria to fight the Biafra. What happened to him there? The war ended. Nigeria proceeded up to 90s when he came up to understand that the resources from his own people are not being used for his people. He decided to come up for resource control. He never even came out to fight for a separate nation. No, he came out to fight for resource control. That same resource control took his life. His best friend, who happened to be Abacha, after the Nigeria Biafra civil war, the houses seized by Nigeria government, the Biafran houses seized by Nigeria government, especially in Igosha, a place to know today as Zima State. My brother, my sister, that same house was the same house that was occupied at Casala. Abacha, General Sani Abacha, late General Sani Abacha, usually visit him there. And as a friend, they have been, when the issue of resource control came, Abacha never looked at his friend, Ken Salawua. In fact, it was the same Abacha who gave the order for him to be hanged, including other 8 people. You remember Ogoni 9. Therefore, what am I trying to say? No matter how you continue to fight your people, my brother, the people you are following to fight your people, to kill your people, they don't like you. Mind, have this at the back of your mind. They are going to come against you in the future. And it's not going to be far from fetch. Therefore, I urge all Biafrans who is in, I know because of one thing or other, we are here in this country. But I know that many of us don't believe in this country anymore. Because we all see the marginalization, even in the system we are operating. Even in the military, in the police, in the air force, every part, every nonsense of this country, we are seeing clearly the marginalization. We have seen clearly the aim of these people to actually dominate, conquer us. Let us not forget that the governor of Bauchi State, in the person of Bala Mohammed, told Nigerians, that was 2 years or 3 years back, that we don't understand them, the Fulani. That the Fulani have no nation. That their nation is everywhere. And because of the manner in which the world has grown, we are in the 21st century. That it's not going to be possible for them to continue to roam around the whole world without having a nation. And that is why they have decided to bring in their brothers from across all parts of Africa. Mauritania, Senegal, Mali, Benin Republic, every Cameroon, everywhere. That they want to bring them here for them to have a country of their own. That country of their own is our land. That was why they brought Ruga. Because of our leader Nnamdi Kanu, our eyes have been opened. We refused and rejected Ruga. They came up with cattle routes. We rejected. They came out with whatever bullshit. We rejected. My brothers and sisters. This is their game plan. Let nobody deceive you. Now, what they are planning now is to push us into fighting them back so that the proper civil war will break out 2022. Let us not forget also the revelation made by the former deputy governor of CBN in the person of Malaysia. We all remember, he's late now. That man, I know that the cause of his death was not ordinary. Therefore, that man revealed that they have planned that 2022, they are going to start civil war. Let us have that at the back of our minds. And it's not out of their plan as we speak right now. Therefore, Biafrans, let us be vigilant. Let us be our brother's keepers. Let's stop fighting each other. A house divided, my brother, the enemy will come and take over. Let us not give enemy any iota of opportunity to do that. Let us come together. Let us know, first of all, that our major problem, our political leaders, our religious leaders, our traditional leaders, these are our problems. They watched as they killed us since 2017 down to 2020. None of them spoke. None of them said anything about it. They thought that it's going to be only Biafra, without remembering that they also Biafra. Today, we are all seeing what is going on in this struggle. Biafra, please, I am kneeling down before everybody. Nobody should attack henceforth. I don't know if you can make me later, brother, so we can have, I don't know.
Just continue your speech. Hold on.
Okay.
Just continue your preaching. Later we're going to talk. Just continue your preaching.
All right. So my people, what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is that the Minister of Information, Lai Mohammed, said it that now is the time for media war. And if you can agree with me, the media war is actually in place right now. That is why when they kill and slaughter our people in the villages, you are not going to see any media outfit there to cover up or to even get a fact check on what happened. In BBC, I want all Biafrans to know, they are our major serious problem. BBC never went to Ogo in Enugu State when our people were killed. We all saw in the video where soldiers, out of the rules of engagement, were killing people, shooting chain bullets into homes of Biafran people in our land. BBC never went there to cover it. BBC never went there to ask questions. In Izombe, we all saw what happened in Izombe. Our people were killed, they were displaced, houses burnt. What happened? There was no coverage. They only went there and do their charade and come back. My people, right now, if you observe both Arise TV, both Channel TV, almost all other media outfits in the zoo, my brother, they have all been paid. Have this at the back of your mind. They have all been paid to make sure they continue to dish out this bad omen about the ICO and the Biafra struggle. That is what they are out for. We also the other day, they published, that was day before yesterday, on the day the EALA election was conducted. My brother, my sisters, these people had already planned, and I want to on this note thank the DOS for what they did on the day of the election in Anambra State. I'm not saying I'm for election. God knows I am not for election. But we all saw their plans. I am into the system. And their plan was to make sure that day of the election there will be attack. Series of attacks everywhere. And with that, they are going to kill many people. And they are going to use that to also rig the election for APC. That was their plan. But the timely effort of the DOS, I know, they quickly and intelligently counseled the sit at home. That does not mean that people should not sit at home. No. I know there are people did that to make sure that they foil that evil plan of the zoo. Now, having noticed that, they decided to do what they call adjournment on their proposed attack. And they intended to bring it during the Ihalia election. But that could not work. But I also want to state here that they later discovered one story, one fake news, that IPOB, ESN attacks security people and this and that during the Ihalia election. But that could not hold water. Because the whole world now has known, first of all, that IPOB is not a terrorist organization, and it can never be. And let me tell us, this is law, both internationally and locally. You can't proscribe a race. Remember, we are indigenous people. You can't just come and proscribe indigenous people. Else, the world will come for you. But because we all know what is playing out in the world, the Jews are using all their resources to make sure the world go against us and never set up their satellite on Nigeria. Now, outside that, I want us to know today that Biafra is here. I'm just telling Biafra today, Biafra is here. And what their plan, I've told you, they want to subdue us they want to subject us into submission. They want to make us, keep us in a way that when our leader will be out, most of us will be attacking our leaders. Some people in the east, in Biafra land here, will say, "Oh, is this the kind of Biafra?" Yesterday there was another. Before I forget, yesterday there was another evil terrorist media, Nigerian media.
Okay, hold on. The way I work,
Okay.
I like to follow analysis, and when I follow analysis, it's going to be educative for viewers. Before you talk about this particular point you want to talk about, I want you to finish what you're talking about. You say that Biafra is here, and our leader, when he's come out, a lot of people will like to attack him. And a lot of people will say, if this Biafra come, is it how it's going to be? So I want you to make your analysis on that line. And when you're making analysis, I want you to make a connection. Just pay attention. I want you to make a connection about Confederation. Because before our leader house was invaded in 2017, when this woman, Kadiriya Ahmed, the so-called second best female journalist in Nigeria that interviewed our leader, she asked our leader and said, "What does Biafra mean to you?" Our leader said equity, justice, fairness, liberty. But she said that is a very good sound words, but in practical, what does it mean? And then our leader said that it means confederation. This confederation meaning that every region will be independent to have...
Yes, just like UK.
Yeah, just like UK. Just hold on. When I finish there, you can take the microphone. Every region will have their own region governed the way that they want, which there's a program, a program that I made about that, which a lot of people are correcting some things there. But that does not mean that when I bring out an idea, it must be that way. Some things need to be changed. But the bottom line here is this, that is going to be confederation. And if I also take you back on one of the statements that you said you are talking to our brothers in Annam, Akwa Ibom, Bibio, all of these places, in a sense that when the Fulani begin to unleash their mayhem, they don't know who is who. All they know is Nyamiri. So I want you to make your connection. When you say that Biafra is here, and when Nande cannot come out, a lot of people will like to be attacking him. You understand? And then outside Biafrans who are supporters of Biafra or enemy of Biafrans will say, is this how Biafra is going to be? So I want you to make your, just make your analysis connect it with the Confederation, then you can link it with this media that you want to talk, so that everything can just follow up. Thank you.
All right. Okay, good Biafrans. I want to talk about the issue of Confederation. Let me start from there. Our leader, being a wise man, he knew, even Obasanjo said it before, that the reason why if Biafra or any other country is out of this country called Nigeria, because actually this country is a nigger area, that the minority will suffer. That was what Obasanjo said. And why did he say that? He said that to continue to bring the disunity among us, knowing very well that in Biafra today, as it is, that the Igbo nation, without missing words, is most populated in Biafra. We have Igbo in Delta, we have Igbo in Cross River, we have Igbo in Akwa Ibom, we have Igbo in the River State, and all that. Therefore, Obasanjo used that word to instigate our brothers, other parts of Biafra, like Efik, like Bibo, like Ijo, and others, for them to begin and continue to think towards that direction, that they're going to be minority when Biafra comes. And our leader, being a wise man, I have never seen a wise person like that. He made it clear that Biafra is going to be a confederation state, where all nations will be on their own. My brothers, if you are an ethnic man or a job, and all the resources in your place, you are in charge of it, who is coming to keep you as a minority? Nobody. If you are an Annan man, and Annan decided to merge with the people, or they decided to stay on their own as a nation of their own, who is coming to their place to marginalize them? Today, as we speak, in Britain, we have Scottish people, we have Northern Ireland, we have England, and all that. Have you heard where somebody from a Scottish man, will come out to say that England are marginalizing them? No. It doesn't happen because they have their own government. They have their own government, they have their own resources. And what happens? They pay taxes to the central, which is where Jory Johnson is right now. So that is exactly what our leader proposed, and that is how Biafra is going to look like. Now, outside that, coming to the issue of people who are going to attack our leader when he comes out, have it at the back of your mind. The governor of Ebonyi State, David, in fact, I call him Devil Umai, he said it that they are going to form a group that will go against IPOB. He said it on the national television. Go back to his interviews or broadcast. My brothers, you are going to see when he said that. And don't think that right now they have not done that. They are already on it. What am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is that when our leader come out, any true Biafran should believe what he will tell us. First of all. So we won't give room for these sponsored attackers from some of our governors in collaboration with the Fulani to make a headway. How are they going to make that headway? They're only going to achieve that if we join them in attacking our leader. My brothers, there is a plan for this, and they are already on it. The people are already on ground. There are still other people whom they are trying all their best, who are actually IPOB members. They are trying all they can to bring them on board. Have this at the back of your mind. Therefore, what I'm advocating right now is, first of all, unity among the IPOB members and even the believers of Biafra. I want unity among the decision makers in this struggle. I want the DOS to make a public announcement saying that nobody should attack anybody. I don't want to mention names. I want them to also make a pronouncement that nobody should fight for them. Because I know our people. I know somebody who is, I don't want to mention them, but the person is in South Africa. I'm very much sure, I'm aware, that he is actually somebody that can easily be taken. He can easily be enticed, using earthly things. Therefore, I want the US to please, for the sake of this struggle, to save this struggle, I want them to come and make a public announcement saying that nobody betrayed our leader. First, nobody sold our leader into nobody. When I say nobody, I'm not trying to say that somebody might not have hand in that. But the people in this struggle, I want them to know that nobody, when I say nobody, who is IPOB member or a decision maker in IPOB member or a broadcaster in IPOB planned the extra rendition of our leader. Nobody. Our leader saw this coming. I don't want to say he planned it, but I know he saw it coming. And he prepared himself. If you watch our leader yesterday, our leader was not happy. Our leader looked frustrated. And I can deduce from his look that he's not happy. His unhappiness does not have to do with what the federal government is doing. No. It has to do with our attitude. He is getting reports from the way we behave. All he seeks for right now is unity, focus, determination. Therefore, I want us to start from today to have a rethink. Let us have our eyes set on that ball. That ball is Biafra. What they want to do is to take our mouth off from saying anything that has to do with Biafra. If you watch for some couple of months now, since our leader was abducted, not very many people have been coming to talk about Biafra. Many of our broadcasters have all been attacking each other and forget the real thing, which is the ball, the Biafra struggle. Nigerian government are perpetually in our place. Our job is to bring it to the fore, especially some of you who are broadcasters, to bring it to the knowledge of the world. But instead, what we do is, this one do this, this one did that, this one did that. I want you, brother, to reach our sisters, our mothers. They are doing a great job. No doubt. They are doing a great job. I want you to reach them, for them to subside, for them to calm down. When I say calm down, I mean calm down on attacking each other. Let them focus. Let them focus. Let DOS focus. Let him focus. And I want to use this opportunity to advise. I'm sorry to call his name, Moru Chinasa. I want to advise him. He should not be harsh on Biafra. He should not. If he's dishing out information or dishing out order, please You should know that everybody does not have that mental strength to receive information, dissect it for onwards productivity. No. Therefore, there's a way you talk to people. He should talk to us in a mild manner. I don't want to accuse anybody, but there are things that make people accuse you. And those things that will make people to accuse you, we should desist from that. If we don't have anything to say about the struggle or what the federal government is doing against us, we should better keep quiet. They are watching. It is our attitude that will make them harm our leader. It is our attitude that will make them free our leader. Monday sit at home must continue. You know, many of our Igbo leaders, politicians, before the Anambra election, they were all jumping from heaven to hell to everywhere, begging for the election to be conducted. Now the election is over. Let us focus and continue to monitor their movement. I'm talking about our governors, our whatever, and all these politicians. Let us continue to monitor them. If they are going to continue to speak for our people from now onwards, and if they don't, we know what to do. We give them IPOB treatment. I don't want to say everything on the air. But for them to come out before the election and speak, even one of the aspirants, one of the governmental aspirants, this one to Abuja, to see if we can tell Namda, we all know that. Let us monitor that man. That man, we need to monitor it. I have seen a write-up. I don't know if he actually come from him, where he was denying that it was not actually his plane that was used to rendition our leader, that it was his first plane. Well, if this happens to be the truth, then how else do we need to know that actually his hand is involved in what is happening to our leader? If his friend aircraft was used to rendition our leader, my brothers and sisters, then we seek no more for who actually is involved. So I want to thank everybody who has been working in one way or the other to make sure that this freedom we seek for, we get. And I want to assure Biafrans, mark my word today, Biafra is here. I said this before, and I'm saying it again. Biafra is here. There is other ground plan and negotiation going on. You may not know.
Don't say anything that you need to tell me in secret. Hold on. Do not say anything that you need to tell me in secret. Anything public consumption, you can say it. Thank you.
Okay. I understand. I just want to keep this. It's not going to be deep. It's not going to be deep. I want to keep this in. There is a negotiation going on. Just have it at the back of the mind. But our leader is very stubborn. He said it, that is destructively stubborn. Our leader refused 5 states. Have it at the back of your mind. He refused. He gave his reason. And he told them that if you say the Igbos should go, we know where the Igbos lie. Igbos does not only lie, Igbos does not only live, not only in the 5 eastern states. We have Igbos all over Nigeria, especially in the old eastern region. And they know that he has a valid point, which can never be disputed anywhere in the world. And they also know that if actually our leader is going to go with the whole Igbos from Kogi State, speaking, when I'm talking of Igbos speaking, Igbos from Benue State, River State, and all these places I mentioned. They know that if our leader will go with these people, that the rest of Ijaw, Essex, all these people, they are going to come for us. They are going to come to join us as well. They're not going to accept that. That is the real problem going on right now. So, one, they are trying to make sure they keep our leader, subject him to mental torture, so that at the time our leader won't recollect, or even his memory will have a problem in his memory and all that. And use that opportunity also to intimidate us to submission. They want a situation whereby at the time nobody, even right now, it still baffles them how Biafrans continue with all these killings they have meted on us, all the genocide they have committed against our people, that today we still talk about Biafra. And that is what they want to intensify. They want to intensify their efforts in doing that. So I want to encourage our people, no matter what, don't succumb. No matter what, don't succumb. Biafra was not brought by Enugu. Biafra was before even the Britain. Go and read history and check the and go and make your research. Nobody should deceive you that Biafra only existed when Enugu. No. We should not also forget the war. Okay, let me not call it war. The struggle or the resistance of Ekumeku. There was a resistance group called Ekumeku. These people were the people that resisted the United Kingdom, the UK, the British people, all the way from 1860-something, 68, down to 1914. It was the inability of the British people to conquer and subdue us. It was because of the resistance of the Ekumeku that led the British to decide into bringing us together as one people. And it didn't stop there. They went ahead. We all know what happened in 1929 during Abawi Merayel. Our people has been a resistant group. But our great-grandfathers were not conquered. We are not going to be conquered. That is one thing I want to tell Biafrans. And what they are doing is to make sure they conquer us. 1960, when we got our independence, we were in 3 regions. Suddenly, 3 regions. 3 regions doing very well, exceedingly well. Let us not forget M.I. Opara. When he was the governor of the old Eastern region, my people, that man did exceedingly well. At the time, the old Eastern region was the most growing economy in the whole world. The British saw all this. And what happened? They advised the Fulani to come into and brought the issue of what they call today state creation. They killed that region using state creation. 1966 to 1966 to 1967, 1966, when Gowon, in fact, the British noticed that these people, they really want to become what we don't want them to be. What did they do? The British advised them, advised Gowon, create more states. And that was divide and rule tactics they brought. Immediately, Gowon created river states, old Iwota, created cross river Shangogoda. What was the meaning of that? He only did that to make sure he divides us among us. So that Igbo man in his very land today will be saying, I'm not Igbo. We also what Wike did last year when he killed Obigo people. And was it not Ovation? It was Ovation television by Bele Momodu. He asked Wike, are you saying I'm not Igbo? Wike said that he and his people are not Igbo. What do you think that caused this? What caused this was not because which they do not know that he is an Igbo. He knows that he is an Igbo. But because of that conquest, that divide and rule, many of them were made to understand that they are not Igbo. And after the Nigerian Civil War, many of them denounced Igbo, thinking that they are going to get favor from the central government. But today I ask all of us, are we still having that kind of mind? I'm asking them. We have all seen that the same thing happening to us is happening to you because they take all of us as the same people. Therefore, we should not allow them to continue to divide us anymore. Let us remain strong. Let us remain resolute. Let us remain together. Today in Amazonia, there are series different groups fighting for Amazonian nation. I think we're all aware. We have I can count about 4 to 5 groups fighting for one nation. None of them have attacked themselves. They have different ways of fighting. But none of them have one day attacked themselves. All of them, the whole group have their eyes on the ball, which is Amazonia. That is exactly what we are supposed to be doing.
Okay, my brother. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I want to address one or two points that you raise here in public, because people are watching all over the world, and the people that you want them to hear this message are actually hearing what you are saying. Now, I want to first of all, when you made a point about our traditional rulers and the politicians who have been the one killing us, I want to correct one impression now. Not that we are not putting our eyes on them. One of the reasons why the HOD cancelled the sit at home officially, starting from the 5th to the 10th of this month, 2021, it was because our clergy, which I mean our traditional rulers and our religious leaders, came together and pleaded that IPOB should cancel the sit at home in Anambra in order to pave way for the election to hold, including politicians also begged for that. But I can't say that the politicians have repented, but I would say that the traditional rulers and clergy have repented from their sins in order to fight alongside with our people. So that is one thing I want to convey about that. Then another thing I want to also correct is not to correct, but to put more light on what you said, that our leader gave instruction that all the youth should go inside bush. Now, to put more light on that, going inside bush is to go and rejoin the Eastern Security Network, because Eastern Security Network, we have it in Biafra land, so also in Oduduwa, you have Amatekun. Also in the north, you have a Hijba police. These are the regional police that is guiding the community. So he is asking the leaders, I mean the youth, to go inside the bush, so that things like coming into the town and killing our youth cannot be able to take place. Then also, I want to also thank you.
I want to speak on that before I forget.
Just no. Hold on.
Please.
Hold on. Just
okay.
If you are following me, you will know that I work with. I won't say I try to take my notebook and pick points so that when you have your time to speak, you can be able to deliberate on that. This is exactly what I did here. So before I was interrupted, I want to thank you also for thanking DOS for the role that they play towards the official cancellation of the sit at home during that election period officially, because what they did is to save IPOB worldwide for Nigerian government and the other major powers who are fighting in order to make sure that IPOB is tagged as a terrorist. So they are watching you and they hear what you say, that you are thanking them. Can you please turn down the volume of your said listening device so that we can be able to get this information out? Because it's distracting what I'm saying here.
I called it directly. I'm not even listening.
Okay.
I'm not listening to the broadcast.
Okay.
I am listening to you directly from my phone. Yeah.
Okay. So they heard what you said, that you are thanking them for the role that they play during the election, which is cancelling the official sit at home. But cancelling the official sit at home does not mean that people cannot voluntarily sit at home, which you made mention on one of your analysis.
Yeah.
Which you made mention on one of your analysis, that the Monday sit at home, which is voluntary, must continue. I also want to put more light on what you said concerning the election opportunity in Anambra State, that the Fulani Caliphate want to use that in order to attack our people. So that also goes to thanks to HOD on that cancellation. Then also I want to also take a point about Obasanjo and his Igbo nation, because on your analysis now, it is now clear that it's Obasanjo who started this Igbo nation in order to be able to divide our people. And that is why you are speaking on the issue of Confederation, that Yanam, Ibibium, or Efik, anybody, that nobody will control the resources of your region. Rather, you are the one who is going to control the resources of your region. So I thank you for that. Also, the issue of Devumai and the countering the IPOB, that is a part of the divide and rule, which the British brought it to us, taught the Fulani Caliphate, and the Fulani Caliphate now are teaching the Iflif like Dave Umai in order to put more division within the IPOB. And that is where you are calling for a unity among Biafrans, unity among the top leaders of IPOB, in order to have a one mind and have our eyes on the goal. So these are the points that I just want to put more light. Thank you very much. You can take the mic.
Okay. That is good. You have done extremely well. To explain more. Let me highlight on the issue of what our leader says about youths of Anambra and Imo State going to the bush. It had two ways. It's on two-way traffic. How do I mean? When he said that, he was actually trying to let us know that these people, when they come, they are going to look for all males, especially young males, all male children. Mind you, time will get to time to get to Enugu, Anambra, Abia, Imo, every other part. When our leader said we should go, the Anambra people, youth, and Imo State youth should go into the bush. You know that not everybody will be ready or will have the mind to join this security network. You know that. You also know that some, when I say it was on two ways, he was saying that because he wants some people will still join the security network. Why some people will go hiding? What he was saying that is that if they come to a community, their targets are men, mainly men. They're not doing anything with women. Women won't fight. Old men, they won't fight. They are only looking for male children. And that was why I did say all male children in Anambra and Imo should enter the bush, should go into the bush. You know, our leader is a prophet. He foresees future. And he saw what is happening today. As I speak to you today, there is continuous abduction and taking away of our people to an unknown destination. As I speak to you right now, I'm in a system, I know what I'm talking about. They continue to do that as we speak. Therefore, what our leader said then was actually an advice to us of what is to come and what is here now. That instead of you to stay in your house or your community to get abducted and get killed, you better start living from the bush. The bush in the sense that either you go and join a persecution network or you run for your dear life. You know, our leader so much love our people. He don't want us to be harmed. That was why he was making such statements. So that's outside that. Now I want to make some statements on what's going on in Imo State. Yesterday, a colleague of mine, you know our people now, and this kind of work, please, Biafra should forgive me. This kind of work we do is a work that I usually tell my people is a devil's work. And most of us are here not because we would like to be here. Most of us are here because we all know downtrodden, family downtrodden, what are cost of people. That is why we are here.
Okay, let me help you.
And most of us, like me, I have.
Hold on, just.
Personally, I have been detained in ourselves. Okay.
Hold on. Okay. Let me just help you because there might be people who are just joining right now. Let me so that there's a point that you made. You said that the work that we are doing, you are referring to yourself. It is a devilish work. So I want you to clear yourself on that so that they can understand that you are in the system and you are in a security as a security personnel. So you are referring to the being soldier, being the police or mopo or whatever. So I want you to clear that so that they can understand what you mean, that the work that most of you do is a devil work. Thank you.
Okay. Coming to that, I want the world to know that the person speaking is a security agent in the zoo. I know it's going to surprise many people. And I beg you, brother, I am ready to die for this trouble. If they say, let them kill me, I should be killed, and Biafra is being restored, I am out for it. I can take that challenge. But I know that precisely me, my preparation is not going to have this trouble in one way or another. And that's why I'm begging you, I keep begging you to please keep my identity very confidential.
It's okay. It's okay. It's done.
So before I proceed, okay, let me proceed.
You are making reference about Imo State.
Yes. When I say that the job we do is a devil's work, well, I worked with one assistant commissioner of police before now, who made me to know that actually Nigerian security forces are agents of devil. Himself told me this. Then I was still a very young officer then. In a lecture hall, he did say himself that the work we do is the devil's work. The work we do that even the government don't like us. The work we do that even the populace, civilians don't like us. The work we do that even the politicians don't like us. The work we do that even we ourselves, amongst us, we don't like ourselves. So he draws his conclusion from that to say that this job is a devil's job. And as I begin to grow in the system, it became very, very, very obvious to me that the work we do is a devil's job. Why did I say so? On my own, I know very well, that any security personnel listening to me, search your heart. If you search your heart very, very clearly and very honestly, you are going to know and see that 80% of what we do for politicians are evil. What do I mean? 2013, I was in Lagos. We were on checkpoint, security checkpoint. In the middle of the night, a group of 4 men came with two vehicles. Do you know that when we searched the vehicle, this thing was happening around 3 a.m. in the morning. When we searched the vehicle, we discovered about 3 bags of money loaded in Ghana gold. It will surprise you that our garden, he was ASP 1 star. He called the person that was the inspector following him. They went aside, discussed on what to do, and what was that discussion? We never knew until they called all of us, the rest of us. The boys were already down, handcuffed. The man called us and said that this is our opportunity to become rich in the job. I was just listening. Then he said that what we are going to do was to kill these boys, throw their dead body in the bush, and make away with the money. Now, immediately I heard that we were 6 on that checkpoint. Himself, 2 inspectors, 1 sergeant, and 2 of us were corporal by then, my daughter said that this very man said we should kill these boys and take away their money. What happened? I declined. Listen to me very clearly. I declared and told them, listen, I come from somewhere. I have nothing. This will happen to my brother somewhere else. Remember, we all have brothers and sisters living in other parts of the country. What will happen if you hear that this kind of thing happened to your brother somewhere? And I told them, stop and clean. I am not going to be involved in this. I am not going to report to people either. You people can do whatever you want, share the money, don't count me in. One of the inspectors joined me in saying the same thing, and that was where the issue started. I already called my rifle, because I know such a thing don't happen where if you refuse, they could kill you and still do what they want to do and say that you people were attacked. So when they saw how gallant I was, I went outside and was monitoring the whole thing. I said, so, after much argument, they decided that because I said I am not going to be involved, and the other 1 or 2 guys supported me, we couldn't walk. Then now we didn't kill them. But the boys on their own, using their mind, gave us what they gave us that day. Therefore, having had this story, and series of other stories I can continue to give you, tell me this job we do, is it not for devil? Is it not devil's job?
You're right.
Of course, you agree with me that it is a devil's work. Now, politicians will use us to kill their enemies, their opposition. At the end, today I will speak. In police, the pensioners, police pension people that have retired from the job, they are in Abuja protesting. What are they protesting for? They are protesting that their money, their wages increase, that they are not taking care of them. Now, we that are still in the system, I'm talking to us now, what is our faith? These same politicians who have used us for years against our people, against innocent ones, they are not still ready to even improve your welfare. So who are you doing the job for? It's the devil. They don't pay you improved salary. Do you know why they don't pay you improved salary? Because they know that if you are being paid well, because many people you see policemen in this country, soldier men, military men and others commit is out of frustration and others. Many of them, because of they don't have money, they are not being taken care of. So any need you see, you can grab the money, grab and make it of themselves. The politicians intentionally kept us down like this, so that whenever they are committing any crime, we will not have the ball to challenge them. And that's why today, if you are walking on a checkpoint, a politician will drive with his convoy and getting to the checkpoint. Sometimes he will zoom off without stopping for you. Why would they stop for you when you can't do anything? That is why you see corruption in the system. Because if the security agents are against the corruption, if they are well taken care of by people, they are not going to support the corrupt politician. They are going to stand on their ground. But today, they subject all the security agents to poverty so that whatever they say holds weight. That was why I said that the job we do is evil job. If you not evil job, I have been in Enugu, I have been in Soto, I have been in Diaspora, I have worked in Jos during the job crisis. My brothers, do you know that if any security agent do what they are doing in the east, in our place, in Biafra land, if you do it in the north, they are going to come for you. They are going to come for you because in the north, they know that there is no way we are the same there. That was why during the years we got good of Jonathan regime, the northerners went and protested against the At the time, they even wanted to sue because the matter to international criminal court, to sue KJK in the international criminal court. Why? Because KJK was killing the terrorists, the Boko Haram members. In our place, who is speaking for us right now? Nobody. My brothers and sisters in the job, I beg all of you. These are our people we are killing.
Let me interrupt you just a second, please. Sorry. Sorry. Let me interrupt you. Let me interrupt you. Let me interrupt you. When you say, let me interrupt you. When you say, my brothers and sisters in the job, I beg of you, I want you to be calling, as in refer them by their names, police, military, navy, so that you can give your address.
Yes, I have never said who I am. I have never told you anybody I am a security agent in Nigeria here. I'm starting in Lagos. Now, when I say my people, I'm talking about the Biafrans, the Vigilance. Those are the people I'm talking, who are in the military, who are in the police, who are in the air force, who are in all the security agencies in Nigeria. Those are the people I'm talking to right now. Let us begin to have a rethink on how these people have been using us to kill our own people. I said here, I told you guys before, and I'm saying it again. This job, speaking about Biafra, has put me in police cell 3 good times. Does it stop me from telling our people? No. It doesn't stop me. Anywhere I am with our colleagues, I keep saying it the way it is. I thank God some of them are beginning to let us not allow these people to continue to use us against ourselves. If you kill your brothers and sisters in Oduduwa or in Biafra today, remember, they are not going to promote you for killing them. They are not going to improve your welfare for killing them. They are not going to elevate you for doing that. Many of us from the South who are in military, in police, in other forces, many of us are graduates. Like I'm speaking to you now, I'm a graduate. I read psychology in the school. What was my aim of joining the job? It was nothing else but to make sure that I get my education because of family downloading after my secondary school and that. I quickly enrolled myself in school, thinking that after I graduated from school, they are going to unpack me to elevate me in the position. My people, 2012-13, I graduated from 2013 to 14, we went for elevation. They call it APA. We passed through the state to work, to Zone, down to Abuja. In Abuja, we always lost in Abuja hotel, waiting for the day of our interview. My brother, as we speak, they cancelled that, they postponed or suspended the interview and the whole process, which will suffer. Some of our people, our colleagues from the northern part, whom we were together in that lodge in Abuja, when they postponed or they kind of suspended the process. Do you know that today, as we speak, I have seen about 3 of them who have been elevated without going through after all the cancellation, all the suspension they did. So how are you telling me that you are one? Nobody should deceive you. We are not one. It's high time I'm talking more especially to military men of Biafran or Oduduwa extraction. Use your head. Use your head. In Meduguri, we all know what happened in 2015. I'm talking to police now. When people were being shot from behind, who were the people killing us? The Fulanis, who are in the army, who are in the police. They continue to kill our marksmanship, our marksmen. We call marksmen the people that are very perfect in shooting, doesn't miss targets. Most of them come from the southern part of Nigeria. What happened? They were taking them from behind, killing them. As we speak now, Boko Haram has been integrated, the so-called repentant Boko Haram. They have been integrated into the army, into the police. So when they force you to work in the east or in the western part of the country, then you people may be 20. Out of that 20, 15 to 16 of them will be dominated by this so-called repentant Boko Haram. And what are they coming to do? They are coming to kill your people. And even if you don't shoot, I want to tell you that you are accomplice to what is happening. If you went together with them to that place, and even if you did not shoot, and you watch them shooting your own people, you are accomplice to the crime. And in due time, you'll be held responsible. If man did not hold you responsible, God will hold you responsible. So, I want to please and beg our people, stop killing Biafra, stop killing Oduduwa, stop killing indigenous people. These Fulani people are not Nigerians. Have this at the back of your mind. And Nigeria, which you are defending, you was well to defend Nigeria. Who created the country you are defending? Was it God that created it? No. Was it your great-grandfather that created Nigeria? No. Who created Nigeria? Somebody from United Kingdom. And that is why illiterates, thinking that Nigeria was created by God. God knows why He brought us together. God never brought us together. That is what God has done His back against Nigeria. We are at the end of this fight, my people. Everybody should be very careful. Everybody should be very careful. And let all of us remember that we have no other home than Biafra. Nigeria is not our home. Nigeria is not our home. Nigeria is not our place. Our place is Biafra. Our place is Ututuwa. The earlier we begin to understand that, the better for all of us. Nigeria is a mere geographical expression. According to our world. Now, that advice, I want all the Biafrans listening to me today to know that if at the end of this race, Nigeria government decided that it must go through war, or Fulani people decided that it must go through war, I want to assure Biafrans that I have only on my own, I know about, we are up to 15 now, to 20, because it's a gradual process. I don't approach everybody anyhow. Who has sworn to defend our people? Whenever. So I want us to maintain the ground, hoping, knowing that if anything happens today in this country, that there is a fight, we are not going to fight on the side of the zoo government. No. We are going to fight on the side of our people. Just know this. Many of us in this system today are not here because we really like to be here. I have said it before. Some of us are here because if we tell you about our family background, how it all happened, and what brought us into this system, you will come to terms to agree with us. But just as you know, we must continue to push. It doesn't matter what anybody says. It doesn't matter what anybody do. At the end of this race, they are going to kill us. We are going to kill them. But at the end, Biafra will emerge. I am a family man. If I die for this trouble and for my family, for my children to live a better life, so please God will know that I have done my best. So I want to thank the Biafrans. I want to thank the lovers of freedom all over the world, wherever you are. I want us to be resilient. Let us continue to push. And let us know that our dear leader, this departed leader of Biafra, is indeed a strong man and a strong soul. We have to encourage him by coming together as one people, speaking in one voice. And what our voice is all about Biafra. We should be all continue to talk about Biafra. Let's take our voice out from attacking people who are also in the same trouble, whether they are pretending to be in this trouble or not. My happiness in all this, and why, and one thing that's giving the Nigerian government sleepless night is that in all this attack amongst us, nobody has ever attacked Namdeka. That is what they want. Nobody has come to say I denounce Biafra because of this thing this person POS is doing, or because of what Simon Arthur and the women are doing. I denounce Biafra. I don't want Biafra anymore. None of us as a family is disturbing them. Because they know that whenever one leader comes out, you know that he knows his way if he went to bring his people back. All of us are still going to come back to the same point and continue. And that's what they're doing to destabilize us. Let me use this opportunity also to acknowledge our women. Brothers, nobody sold Namdekan. All of us should do this. Our leader threw a plane for federal government and they took it. Though, if we talk about the sellers, the people that sold it, they are politicians who were giving information on the easy way to take him while he was in Kenya. And the politician thought it was easy as that, and he took it. That is what happened. So when our leader comes out, nobody should attack him because nobody told him. When he tells us Kanu did not say him, that Nanya did not say him, that Chikedozo or the secretary did not say him, it is true. That is not to say that some of the decisions made by the decision makers of this struggle. Of course, we all know all decisions must not be at once. I believe that there are immediate in some of their decisions. But that does not take away the fact that they also need the Biafra. And until we begin to hear them say otherwise, let's stop the attack. Until we begin to hear the Simon Ever, I so much love that guy. Until we begin to hear him say otherwise, let's stop the attack. Let's start and continue to attack people who are attacking us. Who are they? The Fulani, the Nigerian government, our leaders, our political leaders in government. If they did not continue with their promise that they are going to see to the political solution of this issue. Thank you, Biafra. Thank you, lovers of freedom. Thank you, all good-meaning people all over the world. I want to say that I'm very happy to drop this today. And my brother will continue to chat, will continue to discuss in secret. So I will be feeding you with what I know. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I still have question, please. I have question, but I don't want you to give me date or location where it happens. Okay? I don't want you to give me date. I mean the location. I don't want you to give me the location or the date, but you can tell me the year that it happens.
Okay. Okay.
Or forget about it. No, don't worry. I will not ask you that question because they might use that information to track you. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
It's all right. It's all right. Thank you so much.
Okay. Okay, Biafrans. You have heard what he said. And the line is open. The topic of this program, it's Ebonyi State Radio Biafra is not working. Starting from the 4th of November 2021, when Mazjike Dozim announced that our radio, our sit at home is suspended. From that day, our Radio Biafra ceased to work in Ebonyi State. And the person who gave me the information, which he sent the voice note, he said that according to the directive from the HOD, that any information you get from social media, it is not authentic. It is not authentic, rather, or from Radio Biafra. So he is asking, if that is the case, how can they be able to get the information while it's not working? Let me play that voice note again. And like I said earlier, before we started this program, I don't record people. Morosha, when you are on the side of the truth, I don't record you because you might have a very important information you want to dish out. You don't want it to go public. You know what I'm saying now? Then if you don't need a public consumption, then I will take your permission to to record that particular conversation. If it is the one that you want me to pass to the HOD, I will pass it secretly. I will pass it secretly, which I did one of those passing message a few days ago. I did one of those passing message a few days ago, secretly to HOD. Now, let me play that voice note of what I call the voice evidence of what is happening, what happened in Ebonyi State concerning the concerning the suspension of the sit at home. Suspension of the sit at home and Radio Biafra is not working. That is the major point here. Let me play it.
My name is Mazu Adinkeman Kendele Mwachineke, a bona fide active member of IPOB and also an active financial member as well. Now, this investigation is a continuation of investigation what is happening in Biafra and precisely in Ebonyi State, which I received information yesterday, the 9th of this month of November 2021, that starting from the day sit at home was suspended, starting from the day it was suspended, being the 4th of this month of November, that Radio Biafra ceased to be existing. So now I want to make a call in order to call and have a voice confirmation or evidence, if I may use that word. Thank you. Stay tuned. Shalom. I want you to raise your voice. Don't mention your name. I received a message from you yesterday, the 9th of November 2021, and you said, please, I forgot to tell you that they succeeded on removing of our Radio Biafra starting from the day they suspended sit at home in Biafra land. Can you give us more details? And raise your voice, please.
That is exactly what is happening. In everything, we have been having a lot of challenges based on radio issue. And that's the only platform that's the only place, station that will normally see the information of what is happening in both states. Even from the day, a suspended sit at home order from HOD, radio itself, and there's really access that we're getting the information of what is happening. Except those who are on the internet now get information, but they told us that whatever the information they got through radio is the real information. So we don't actually know what is going on here in Ebonyi State. So I got information yesterday that HOD or DOS are online discussing what is going to happen today. But here in Ebonyi State, we don't even got any information because I called somebody from Adelphi that gives you the information. So I want to know this why. Sometimes they will remove Ebonyi State radio from where they are getting the actual information of what is going on in Biafra.
I hope you hear what you said. Sometimes they remove Radio Biafra from working, meaning sometimes they remove the signal or whatever they remove from Radio Biafra not to work. Talking about Radio Biafra. And somebody on the comment sections also said that even in Anambra State, that Radio Biafra is not working. This is what he said. Now let us go again.
Yes, Alan. So that is my best challenges. Because a lot of people are complaining that they are getting of information. They don't know whether we are going front or we are going back.
A lot of people are complaining that there is a lack of information. A lot of people are complaining there are a lack of information. And the only place they can get this information is from Radio Biafra. And if Radio Biafra is not working, how can they get this message? How can they get the information that they need? Because we know 247, that is a circle of broadcast that is going around the continent. 247. And people calling to give in their contribution. This Radio Biafra is for IPOB all over the world. IPOB all over the world. So people in the Zulu, Nigeria, in Biafra land, are lacking from this participating. More especially the recent one that happened from the 4th of this month of November, when Mazi Chike Dozim cancelled the sit at home. From that day upward till the 10th, the Radio Biafra was not working. You understand what I'm saying now? Because this call that you're receiving now, this conversation recording, it was recorded yesterday, the 10th. And I received the message on the 9th. You understand what I'm saying now? I received the message on the 9th. And let me read the message exactly how he said it before I continue playing the the voice note before I continue playing the voice note. Just hold on. Let me read it. Let me read it. It says, please, I forget to tell you that they succeeded on removing of our Radio Biafra. Started from the day they suspended sit-at-home order. This is a message I received, and this is the voice confirmation. This is a voice confirmation. This is a voice confirmation, and this one is the text message that I received, and this is a voice confirmation. So let me play it. Continue.
And that is the problem, the major problem that we're having here in Ebonyi.
Okay, I want to get you quick. You say you got information yesterday that HOD will be live. Yesterday being the 9th of November, but you cannot be able to listen. And they said, the leadership of IPOB said that any information that you got on social media is a fake. The only place you can get information is on Radio Biafra, and now Radio Biafra in Ebonyi State is not working. Is there any other thing you want to say?
Yes, that's what I said. I called someone yesterday at the kit. He said it's online. Here in Ebonyi, but not this. That's why that's the only problem that we're facing. Sometimes they will go and remove our state care. I mean, the care. People are getting information of factories are going. That's our challenges here in Ebonyi.
You called somebody yesterday that HOD is will be live.
Online, yeah. Yes.
But to give more details on what is going to happen today concerning our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu court case, right?
Yes, they're saying yes. That is what happened. That's all.
All right.
So they're saying the happened today.
All right. Thank you very much. I will send the message across. It's going to go viral. I'm going to send it across. It's going to go viral so that the leadership, if DOS, if HOD is not aware that Radio Biafra in Ebonyi State is not working, maybe in other states in Biafra land, then with this, he's going to know. Thank you very much.
Okay, that is it. Some people called me. Let me return back the calls. And the number is, you can call the number if you have anything to complain, more especially on the issue of Radio Biafra not functioning in Biafra land. Like somebody on the comment section wrote and said that Radio Biafra is not working even in Anambra State. I saw it on the comment section. Okay, this one is not picking. Let me call another person. Okay. They are not picking up. Let me call another person. I've called two people. They are not picking up. Let me call another person. This one too is not picking up. Let me call another person. Yeah, welcome to the program. I'm live and direct.
All hey Biafra.
All hey Biafra.
Biafra will hear you. IPOB.
One family. Raise your voice and speak to Biafrans.
Yes, I'm raising my voice. Can you hear me very well now?
Yes, I can hear you. Do not mention your name because I can see. Oh, I think you're calling from the zoo. I don't know. But do not mention your name. Just give your message.
I'm not calling from Zan. I'm calling from Russia Federation.
Okay. Then give your message.
Yes, I'm under the leadership of IPOB, Muslim, they call other DOS. We're moving the struggle.
You say?
So underground, doing our things. They say the one they say we should do from abroad. That's what we are doing. We are not doing the one that the people at home supposed to do. Because our own here is to work hard to support the struggle with our levies, our dues. We have to work hard. That is our job outside here. So I will support those that carry the aim back home, defending our land. So what we have to do, we don't need to use frustration that we live in abroad. You know, in abroad, there's too much frustration. Somebody will wake up sometimes, understand, maybe they discourage, you don't have something doing tangible in Europe, understand. With that frustration, he jumped into the leadership of this struggle. You need Biafra today to come tomorrow. You understand? We don't need to pushing things that we allow this Zoo Nigeria to push us to wall where we cannot have balance to finish them. Because this struggle we are doing today, many people in this world, even in Russia and into here, they fight a war that it takes 6 million people, 6 million Russia, and that 6 million Russia, many of them die by cold. They push them to war. They take cold water and throw to them or hot water. They dry.
Please hold on.
You
call back.
So the war we are warning with the Zoo
Just
Nigeria,
call back in the next 2 minutes.
Biafra is warning with all over the world. Those that go to Biafra to do their business in our land, America, British, all of them. We are warning this war. We are not fighting only just Fulani, only just Zoo. We are fighting war. Now we are getting to the end, so we have to have patience and be obedient for the leadership of this struggle. We don't need to just jump to social media, use social media to make noise or maybe to carry a weapon of social media. We have to do the one our leaders say that we should do. We live in abroad. What we have to do abroad, understand, is to move in for all the parliament of Europe, abroad, everywhere, forcing them to talk about Biafra. Making the media, forcing the media to talk about Biafra. We don't need to allow Fulani or British to push us to level of terrorism. We have to cool down, follow the rules and regulations of this struggle, command and control of this struggle, all help Biafra. That's what I want to contribute for today your program.
Thank you very much. In other words, you are also supporting the security man that called that there must be a unity among each and everyone in Biafra struggle.